Hello, and welcome to a brief overview of the Money Ledger program for Canadian real estate agents plus one business. In this video, you'll see how you can easily track all of your personal and real estate agent income and expenses, track your taxes, plus another business or rental property that is non-taxed. Let's take a brief look at the program and enter some transactions. The screen in front of you is a monthly screen. In the top left, you can see that the month is January in this case, and at the bottom you can see there's one tab for every month. On the left side of the screen is where you enter in your transactions, your income and expense items. On the right hand side of the screen are three summary statements. The first summary statement is an overall monthly summary statement showing all expense categories and income. The second statement is an agent-only summary showing only agent income and expense items and totals. In the third summary statement, in this case, it is a rental property, so it'll only show income for that along with the appropriate expense items and totals. Scrolling down the screen, we have a payment type summary box here. It shows all the different totals for the month, how much you're spending on Visa, credit cards, and checking account, and so on. We also have a reconciliation report, so when you get your bank statements in the mail, you can easily reconcile the items on the statement, paper statement, with this ledger, and we'll show you that in a minute. And then under the agent only summary, we have a input tax summary screen showing how much did you collect, how much did you pay, and what's the net balance due for the month. Okay, let's go to the setup screen. In the setup screen, this area is where we set up all the different expense categories you want to track. To the right of that, we set up our splits, and we can choose to split items up to 3 different ways. So, for example, on the automotive expense, if you choose the split class when entering an automotive expense, and we'll show you that in a minute, you can split that expense. 80% in this case goes to the agent, 5% goes to rental, and 15% goes to personal. And the program will do the math automatically based on what you enter here. Same with home office expenses. If you have a heat bill come in and you choose the split class to make the entry, you got to go, in this case, 10% to agent, 5% to rental, and 75% personal, and so on. To the left of the category column are 2 other columns. So the first one is items to appear on the agent-only summary statement, and then items to appear on, in this case, a rental summary statement. So, for example, if you want the cell phone bill to show up on your agent summary income statement, you simply check or uncheck it. Checking it means that it will show up. Okay. To the left we have the year. You can copy this program 1 year to the next and you simply enter it there. You can set up, is it a rental property or is it something else you're tracking as a different category or project? You put it there. All the different payment types, you put them in there for your bank accounts and credit cards. And then you put in, what are you tracking? HST or GST and all your real estate expenses. You simply choose the item that it is. And once you're done setting up, you click save and you're good to go. And finally, we have our year-to-date screen where you have a year-to-date agent-only report, you have a year-to-date rental report, and you have an overall year-to-date report with all the categories. And then we have 4 quarterly statements. Below each quarterly statement, we have a payment type summary for the quarter, tracking your GST or HST inputs, plus whatever you're paying and collecting, you simply enter them in there to reconcile with your GST statements. Okay, let's go and enter a few transactions. 11th of January, we have a check, and it's agent, it's income, and commission. 125 was our tax, 2155 was the total, and there you go, you're done. On the right hand side of the screen, you can see what's happening. On the income line, it's tracking the total, the agent portion, and the tax portion there. And on the income for the agent only statement, it's tracking it there as well. Okay, let's do another item. 14th of January, we have a Visa, we have split in this case, and it's automotive, and it's a gas purchase. There's our tax, there's the total of the gas bill, and we split that. So now on the right hand side, you can see what it did with that automotive expense. It split it between, there's your total, there's the agent portion and the tax on the agent portion. That's how much went to rental, and that's how much went to personal.